Well, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to me. So let me just tell you a little bit about it. Jason and I decided to go tonight at 10 o'clock and meet Sissy Galbraith at Johnson Controls to get some empty boxes for our moving and whatnot. Well, I wasn't sure how many we were going to have until on the way down there. She let us know we would only have so many. So we jumped in the van, which is the biggest vehicle we have in our, yard, except the truck, but I didn't want the boxes to blow out the back. So we jumped in the van, an enclosed area, and went to Johnson Controls. I pulled up into the first entrance or whatever and went around thinking that was the right entrance and turned off the car, waiting on her to come out to give us the boxes. Well, she texted me later and said, "Where are you? I'm outside. I don't see you." Okay. So, well, we're out here by the tractor trailers, and I started describing the area. She goes, "Oh, no, on the other side." I said, "Okay, we'll be over there in a minute." I reached. I turned the switch on the car, and nothing happened. It clicked. The engine didn't crank. Nothing. Okay. I failed to mention earlier that we were sitting here in the dark at the sketchy side of Johnson Controls with tractor trailers surrounding me, and I'm terrified of those things anyway. If one of them would have cranked up, I'd have been running through the woods or something. I cannot deal with tractor trailers. I'm terrified of, going between them and all that on the interstate. That's from watching movies when I was younger with my mother. Anyway, needless to say, it wouldn't crank. So we thought for a minute, and Jason decided to do a social cam video about it. And I'm looking really fat doing this video, so I apologize. I'm laying down in all this junk. I look terrible. Jason decided to do a social cam video about it, and it turned out kind of well. You should check that out. It's not on the Brent Moment website, so don't be asking me about that. It's not on there. Anyway, finally, I was like, well, we gotta call somebody. I thought that after Jason suggested it. So I wasn't going to call my dad because he was already in the bed. He has to get up early and go to work tomorrow and all this stuff. I wasn't going to call him unless I absolutely had to. So I called Joe, who was getting off work at Phantom Fireworks or whatever. Don't like the place. Who cares about it? Anyway. So, yeah. I called Joe and he came to my rescue. To make a long story short, he came, jumped the car off. I'm getting a phone call. I'm getting a Skype call from Jessica, but should hold just a second so I can finish this video. Anyway, but we got saved by Joe. And I got out and was going to actually, try to do something with the battery, and I opened the door, and all I heard was 2 dogs. Vicious sounding dogs. Like, terrifying. And I looked, and it looked like Rottweilers sitting on one of the tractor trailers. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna die, I can't do nothing. Well, anyway, needless to say, they ended up being nice doggies. They never came out there to see what we were doing, so I didn't care, I probably would have drop kicked one of them if one of them tried to kill. I don't even know. But anyway, needless to say, we got saved, went over, got the boxes, took the boxes back to Jason's house, dropped them off. A wonderful night, sitting there in the dark, discussing what we could do, trying to get out of there, because it's a sketchy part of this plant. I don't know what they make there. But anyway. Well, that's a complaint about that video, about what happened to me tonight. So, anyway, you guys have a good night. Bye.